This week, David Lammy has been the talk of the town because he simply cannot control his temper and won't say sorry for his remarks about Trump, and now he is trying to advise him on what to do and what is best for the United States as he embarrasses himself once more. In today's video, we will go over the specifics and go over all of the most recent news from across the nation, but first, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and join our rapidly expanding community. David Lammy chose to warn Trump about international relations, so just a little note to let you know that we have new Stuck Farmer t-shirts available in our store. Go get them now at britishstand.com or click the link in the description. You would think that someone like him, who hasn't even touched the surface of trade agreements, would reconsider lecturing Trump how to carry out his duties, but here we are, people. Lammy seems concerned that Trump's tariff policy would harm America's allies. Lammy has characterized his earlier statements regarding Trump's delusions, dishonesty, xenophobia, narcissism, and neo-Nazi sympathizing psychopath as outdated. Trump believes America is getting the short end of the stick in some of these trade agreements, so what does he do? He sticks to his word. He's all about America first, right? Tariffs on goods he thinks are undervalued. That's just part of his plan. Now, I'm not saying we in the UK are going to love it if Trump puts tariffs on our goods, but honestly, how many politicians out there actually do what they promise? It's rare. Trump's staying consistent with his goals, so why is Lammy jumping in here acting like he's the expert? Last time I checked, Trump's still president, and let's be real, Lam's influence on the US isn't exactly earth-shattering. Lammy even went on about how tariffs aren't good for the US in the medium or long term. Really, since when did he become an authority on the future of American trade? Maybe if Lammy and his pals hadn't spent years mocking Trump and his team, the UK would be in a better spot. But here we are, he just can't help himself, and here's the kicker: since Starm has committed to Lammy for 5 years, it will appear to be a complete mess when it comes time to fire him. If Lammy wants to keep his job, he might want to think about taking a long break from making noise. A little quiet can go a long way. What do you think? Should Lammy back off a bit? Does he really think he can talk trade to Trump? Share your thoughts. Following Donald Trump's victory, Prime Minister Keir Starmer is expected to utilize all of his soft power to get King Charles to assist with UK-US ties. After defeating C.A. Harris, the president-elect became the 47th US leader and will return to the White House in January. In behind-the-scenes video from his election campaign, the incoming president discussed his relationship with the royal family and shared pictures from his most recent state visit. Regarding his relationship with the royals, Trump stated that it was with Queen Elizabeth, who was always amazing. By the way, who has pictures like these? It's a piece of history at the greatest level. Here is Charles, who is so lovely. I hope he gets well because he is a really good man. Speaking in an interview with Kevin Schofield, political editor of HuffPost UK, Camilla is amazing, you get to know them so well. According to Schofield, the UK's relationship with the US won't be easy because of Starmer and his cabinet's past statements, but the king might be able to help defuse tensions. He clarified that Donald Trump has a family connection to Great Britain, but it will be a difficult one. Noting the king's role in helping the UK mend their relationship with the Trump administration, it won't be easy. We've heard a lot of nice words from Keir Starmer so far, but not too long ago, the Republican Party and the Trump campaign accused Labour of interfering in the election, and we know what David Lammy and other cabinet members said about Donald Trump when he was president the last time. These things can't be UNS said. And Diamond, host of GB News, asserted that Starmer is planning ahead with a cunning maneuver in an interview, and stated that Keir Starmer is obviously planning ahead by turning down Nigel Farage's offer to help amass items and instead pursuing the royal family. I agree with Anne, saying it's a very astute strategy. When host Stephen Dixon asked if Donald Trump would have the same affection for King Charles as he did for Queen Elizabeth, Schofield responded that he will because the Republican loves powerful men. He said that he does hold King Charles in very high regard because he does like powerful men, and obviously the king is the head of state, so he has a powerful mind. Although he is not a politician and does not set the laws of this country, Donald Trump does admire the royal family and enjoys being flattered. He also likes being flattered, and there is no greater flattery than a state visit. He would definitely enjoy meeting him. If there's one way to win Donald Trump over, it's to stroke his ego. In my opinion, staging a state visit with all the pomp and circumstance that goes along with it would be beneficial for Britain. Finally, the Princess of Wales declared she had finished her chemotherapy treatment in September when she posted an emotional video message on her and Prince William's official social media accounts, breaking royal protocol by issuing a statement in her own words, according to a royal biographer. 6 months after the mother of two revealed her diagnosis in March, the private message was sent. In a recent chapter of his book on King Charles's New King, New Court, royal biographer Robert Hardman disclosed that Princess Kate defied royal convention by recording the message entirely in her own words. Robert stated that it was credited to Catherine, the Princess of Wales, rather than HRH, which is a minor detail to most people but a significant one in an organization that is obligated to follow the proper procedure when it comes to the message's filming process. Robert disclosed that it had most definitely not been recorded on a family cell phone. Princess Kate has not yet fully returned to her royal duties, but she has been confirmed to be attending 2 remembrance events this weekend. He added that the princess had been filmed by a cameraman from BBC Studios Events Productions, the same team that filmed the coronation and the late Queen's funeral. The words, however, were entirely the princess's own. The 4-and-a-half-year-old will go to London this weekend to celebrate remembrance with her family, according to confirmation from Buckingham Palace. Members of the royal family will attend the annual Royal British Legion Festival of Remembrance at the Royal Albert Hall on Sunday, according to a statement from the palace. What do you think of the topics we covered in today's video? If you haven't already, please make sure to like this video. For more British political content, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and be careful. Goodbye.